Hey there, Heather Boyd Wire here, and today I had a special request from Jamie to make some flat wire wrapped stone bracelets inspired by my daisy bracelet that I posted on Facebook. I'll link up that tutorial in the description below the video. Thanks so much, Jamie, for always sharing your beautiful work in the Wire Makers Club and for your special requests. And without further ado, here's the tutorial. I'm using 3 and 5 millimeter flat artistic wire and 20 gauge artistic wire. I'm using sea glass, a polished rose quartz stone, along with some rose quartz stone chips. My tools are the Beadalon Slimline Series chain nose and round nose pliers, their Glimmer Series nipper tool, the nylon jaw pliers, and their bail making pliers. I'm starting with 8 inches of 5 millimeter flat artistic wire. You'll see that the 5 millimeter is quite stiff. I'm going to wind it around a pill bottle to get the round shape and just press it against the round form. Remove it. And now I'm going to take my bail making pliers, hold it firmly, and turn. We're just going to finish those ends in a little curve, flip it around and do the other side, hold it firmly and bring it around. The bail making pliers work well for this to make an even loop. And we're going to go ahead and wind on the stone using 20 gauge wire. I have about 2 feet of wire, and we'll start by securing it around one side of the stone, bring it around, hold it firmly in the center of the bracelet, and wind it around the other side. This is our initial position and starting point for the wrap. So that's firmly in place. And now we are going to go ahead and crisscross the wires in any fashion that you like, trying to hook the wire around the little crevices of the stone, bringing it around behind the band and around the stone. And then we bring it through. We're going to wind it around the band a couple of times, 2 or 3 times, flip it around, and we will use the other end of the wire to continue our wrap. Just see where it needs to be held in place, and we will tighten it up after. The wrap is complete, so I will take one end of the wire with the round nose pliers and bring it in to form a little spiral. You could also clip it flush if you prefer. It's best to leave about 1.5 inches of wire. Make sure the end is cut flush, and take the round pliers and bring it around in towards the band, and you can use the nylon jaw pliers to complete your spiral so the wire won't get scratched. Bring it right in and pinch it against the band. Now we're going to go ahead and do little jogs in the wire to tighten up those wires, and it also gives it a nice fancy look. You can tighten it up behind the stone as well. Adjust it as you need, and now go in with the round form, and we're going to make it a more oval shape. So we'll just bring the wires in, making sure those ends line up. And this wire is quite stiff, so it will hold its shape, and you can just wear it as a bangle. Here's the finished bracelet and how it looks at the back. This time I'm using 3 millimeter flat artistic wire. It's softer than the 5 millimeter. We're going to place a polished rose quartz stone and go in the same manner that we did with the sea glass. Hold it firmly in place. Keep in mind the polished stones are more slippy, so you will have to hold it firmly. Hold the wire, the stone, and the base, and bring the 20 gauge wire around on either side. That's our starting point, and now we're going to do our crisscross again to hold the stone in place. You're going to go intuitively to see where you think the stone needs to be wrapped so that it won't pop out. Holding it firmly in place as you go. Keep flipping it back and forth and wrap it around. Take your time with this, making sure that there are no big gaps in the wrap, and then we're going to wind it around on either side. From here we are going to add our stone chips to make it a little more fancy, and it will also make the band stronger. Wind it around a couple of times in between each stone. Hold it in place and wind the wire around. And once we're finished, we're going to turn the ends with our bail making pliers. Same on the other side. You can adjust the stones so they're evenly spaced, and bring the ends of the flat wire into a loop. And we can clip the ends of our 20 gauge wire and pinch in the little pokey ends with our chain nose pliers, and on the other side. Give it a little pinch. Do any adjusting, and now we're going to curve the band with the pill bottle. You can also use a bracelet mandrel. Bring it around. Now we're going to go in with our round nose pliers to tighten up those wires. Holding the stone, taking the pliers, holding the wire with the pliers, and just do a little flick of the wrist, and that will tighten up the wire, and it's going to make it look more fancy. Careful not to tighten them too much that the stone pops out. You really just want to make sure there's no slack and that the stone is held nicely in place. Continue until you're happy with it. Do any little adjusting that you need. Make sure the stone is secure, and there's our finished bracelet. Thanks so much for watching the video. Be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for lots more wire art and jewelry making tutorials. Join the Wire Makers Club on Facebook to share pictures of your wire art and wire jewelry. Hop over to the Wire Lady TV channel every Wednesday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time, where I troubleshoot new ideas for wire art and jewelry, and I welcome your ideas and special requests. Also, you can find my new kits and surprise packs in my Etsy DIY shop. There's also templates, tutorials, and ebooks. You can use the coupon code SAVE25 to save 25% when you purchase any 5 templates, tutorials, or ebooks in my Etsy DIY shop. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you the next time.